Hello there, tubes of you. What should a to-do list do? It should get to the point and do things quickly and make your life better. So I've looked around at alternatives because before I reviewed Google Keep and I did an update, and now I thought for 2023, what is the best to-do list ever? And I'm going to give you an alternative here. I looked around. This to me looked like the cleanest, nicest one. It's called ClickUp. You know, it's trying to help you. Calendar over there. Work tasks, assignees, project. The thing is, it's too freaking complex. Unless you're in small business, we don't want that. Okay, so honestly, the best thing ever is Google Keep. I'm not joking. I looked around. What is an alternative to Google Keep? Google Keep really is the best because it just obeys this principle that we discovered eons ago. Maybe we did it with leaves back in the day and some tree gum, but it was the sticky note, okay? So you write it down and you stick it on a note and you have it on a list. And the problem with all these other applications is they create a folder hierarchy. So you have to open, this folder, which has got my shopping list, and this folder for my cat. Google Keep, it's all kind of there. So if we're going to take a note, right? So all we have to do, we go up to here, Google Keep, got a whole bunch of titles on the left. Go notes, take a note. What are we going to call it? We're going to go killer robot construction. Right? Can't spell. Okay, and then enter. And then we got to take a note. Now, the thing I love about this is you can, on this little dot here, show tick boxes. So we're putting like a list there. So we need exotic metals. What else we need? Laser eyeballs. We need plutonium, I guess. And we need like killer voice. No, doom voice, right? So that's our list for our killer robot construction. And it says to indent, drag the items on your list or use the shortcut control. I haven't actually used that before, but you can indent. So I just did it there. Look. So then when you're indenting, you're like making a sub list. Okay, so hit enter again to make your next item, and you can indent, or maybe you can't double indent. But there we go. We've got killer robot construction. Now, if I want to, I can pin this to the top by using this little pin icon on the top right. I can also share if I want to with other people. I can also create a color palette. So, I was moaning that the only thing wrong with this application was it hadn't modernized, that it hadn't given me new color options, and now I can see them. So maybe on my other email I have to update this. So see, I can, it's translucent with a nice Hawaiian background there. So this is fantastic. So Google Keep has updated itself. So we can make these, so if when you're not building killer robots, right, you're baking a cake. So what do we need? We need flour, can't spell. Okay, and see how I didn't make a checklist this time? Raisins, sugar, right, chocolate. And I'm like, this is great. There's my list. But maybe I do want to have these tick boxes. Okay, and then I can do other things like it says make a copy. I can pin this. So what's going to happen is that this, if I don't pin it, it will just go to the bottom of the list or it'll get pushed down. I can add any kind of picture if I wanted to. So I could just, or I can drag and drop it in there as well. What else can I do? So I'm going to customize the color on this. Make it yellow, like a traditional one. I can create an alarm. I can have these background options, add a photo. I can archive it. So if I'm sick of this, I can get it out of the way. And it's gone. It's gone into the archive. I've got a random note there. I'll just get rid of that one. I can bind. I can undo that. Okay. So there's so many options with this. And then you've got reminders, finance, household. You can make your own subfolding headings as well. But what you'll find is that after a while, you get a page full of these notes, right? And then if I go to my archive and I go, I've got an old one here from old explainer video. Pick up cat from vet, right? So I might want to unarchive this, and I'm going to unarchive that one as well. Then I'm going to go back to my notes and see it's starting to look like your fridge. This is such a great application. And as I said, the only thing I was going to complain about, you got labels too. right? So you can delete those. It's kind of simple, right? You want a note, you want it a different color, and you want to be able to put lists on there. And if you want to prioritize them, then you can make, kind of little subheadings with these checkboxes. You can add label, add a drawing. Okay. I love robots. Yeah. This is new. This is all new. This is like from a serial killer. I love robots. Hit OK. Okay, and then I think that you could probably just go back and then apply this to. Okay, so see that's you can't really see it properly. And the other feature that I really like is if you're trying to add, say, a picture to this, then you can add. Here's me surfing. So it's uploading the picture, and then this will stand out in front of the rest of the crowd. We can pin this. Have we pinned it yet? We still pinned it. And then we close that. And look at that. Then you can actually move these around, right? Apparently. See how I can move them around? That one's pinned. Okay, so if I pin all these notes, then we can move it around. So the bottom line is that this has kind of done what I wanted it to do a while ago, because it was starting to feel like your parents' car, a bit old with the wood paneling on the side. You know, it was a great idea. It worked. It was functional. It was reliable, but it wasn't sexy anymore. But I think at Google, they've realized that. And also it's linked to your email. So if you've got a Google email address, you just go up to the top here, right? And you can drag up your Google Keep list to the top of your apps that you like. Okay. You can swap it around with YouTube if you like. And there you have Google Keep. It is literally the best app ever. And if you wanted to export this, right, and then you think, okay, how do I do it? I can only copy one of the items. You want to do it the clunky shit way that I do it. Okay, hide tick boxes, and then we're going to go there. We're going to go copy, and then we can export that to an email or something like that. Or you can just send it to an email. So you can copy it to Google Docs. I won't go into it. You're not stupid. You've probably used this before. If you haven't, you need to get Google Keep right now. It is the best to-do list ever for 2023.